moment of truth, really, isn't it? So, my mate gave me this beautiful MX5. But if you've seen the last video, and if you haven't, you should watch it, and like and subscribe, of course. You'll realise from that there's a catch, and that's that the engine don't sound very healthy. Ooh. And when we got it in, we did do a bit of an inspection underneath. I'll cut some video in of us looking around underneath and see, actually, apart from it being a bit of corrosion on the subframe, it's in pretty good nick for 146,000 miles. So we think it's worth carrying on, doing something with it. Hopefully we don't have to replace an engine. And there was something revealed in the last video which made us realise that maybe we need to give it a service, and that's that my mate hasn't had the oil changed on this car for over 6 years. So by changing the oil, who knows, it might remedy something. So we're going to give it an engine flush and change its filters, and then see where we are. So let's do that. Right, so we're going to try our Wins engine flush. Before we do this, with the old oil in, got the car up to running temperature for 20 minutes idle, and then we stick this in and we leave it for how long, Andy?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Before then we do a oil change. So. Okay. Let's give that 20 minutes. So I just took the opportunity while we were waiting for the engine flush to work to swap the air filter element. Okay, so we've run our engine with engine flush in it, and yes, now we can change the oil. So we're going to get it up on the lift and drop the oil. Now here we are under the MX5. Mazda, in their wisdom, put the oil filter in a really tricky place to change. Now, because we've got a lift, well, it's just a lot easier, but just so you know, if any of you want to change it, it's underneath and you have to access here. Now, we're debating whether we need to take any of this plating off to get a better access, or whether we can just get this through there.
It's there, look.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah? I mean, you can get in here. You've got both sides now. So,
You're going to flirt in your eye there then. Fucking hell. Bloody hell, Bill. Oh, you got it?
right.
You seem to be doing alright to me.
I'm doing fine, thanks. Oh, look.
Go on.
You want some gloves on?
Yeah, well I've got...
I want your rubber gloves on. Because it will go.
Can I borrow it on?
No, because they'll get covered in it. I said, have you got any? I could have brought some.
Well, yeah, we're here now. I've had loads of this on my hands in the past.
If you go up the arm, I'd pull this lever up.
You're up.
This will be where you're panicking because it's overfilled, so now you're going to be thinking, well, this bowl's big enough.
Can you get me another bucket?
Yeah. Yeah, piece of cake. Oh, no, drop that in there.
I had to. I'm going to give some blue
It's a
stuff.
bit tall.
Give some blue stuff.
How many do you want?
Yeah, well, a bit. Be quick though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't really now.
Don't forget you've got to move it across.
I can't really, you know. This is filling up quick.
It'll be alright, don't worry.
There was a slight panic there as we wondered if the oil tray was going to be big enough. We may have forgotten that Dale had overfilled it and we'd actually added another half a litre of engine flush. However, it just managed to hold it all.
That's it.
Sure, right? I'll loosen it a bit first, don't I? That gives me, let's try that one. I think we might need a special new one. I got it. So I use a plastic bag here around the oil filter as I'm taking it out, and ensures that we don't drip any oil from the filter. Look at that.
That's a good idea.
On top tip, changing your oil filter, you give a little smear around this rubber ring of oil, fresh or old, just to make sure it gets that seal rather than rubber straight to metal. And get back in. Wrong one, it's not really. You could do it all through that hole, even with your bag thing. Gave me a little bit more access.
Good plate off.
Yeah, for bag action. Job done. That's
think.
all.
I think.
That's it. All right. So, fresh stuff. Well, be interesting to see now is if that noise goes away quickly. It starts sounding healthy. Still.
It sounds quieter though.
I think that's alright.
Yeah?
I think so. Should we let a little run for a bit?
It's all
Well, eh?
yeah, I think.
It's the truth really, isn't it? Could it really be that easy for us to fix it?
Left it. You're on it today.
Slowly, reality sinks in. Clearly, that didn't fix it. Tune in again to find out where we go from here.